Would you address your plans for Lincoln Hills, please?
Sure. We're going to close it, and we're going to bring those kids closer to home. There's two pieces at play here. One is to the Type 1 facilities that was in my capital budget that unfortunately has not been recommended going forward, which is odd because the legislature, before I came in, was with Act 185 was really taking this on. So we need the money back in the budget, the capital budget, but also then there's the Type 2 facilities that are going to be run by counties and the grant process that's going on there. In addition to that piece, and both those pieces are impacted by changes that are needed at Mendota. That was part of the capital budget that was not moved forward. So connecting those dots is critically important. My concern is that as we argue about the capital budget, that timeline gets pushed further and further and further out. And I supported Act 185. That was with my predecessor, but it was the right thing to do. I visited Lincoln Hills. We have to get those kids closer to home. But at the end of the day, we also have to build that stuff. And I was on that transition team that Governor Walker put together when I was state superintendent. And we talked about possible sites and all that, but we never talked about and you folks know this. You don't just say, yeah, we're going to do it and it's going to be there tomorrow. There's engineering involved. There's, everything from soup to nuts of the building project, and these are complex projects that, you don't create. You can't put a correction. You can't use a footprint of a house to make a correctional institution. And so that's my concern, is that people still aren't thinking forward enough that, yes, we have to have a positive momentum forward in order to get those things done so that we can close, so we can bring those kids home from Lincoln Hills. It will happen, but as we continue, as I use this term, huff and puff, that we keep pushing it further and further out. And we just have to say, everybody's agreed to this. Let's do the right thing. So thanks for that question.